Hey friend, welcome back to my channel. This week has been a lot, okay, because your girl is solo parenting. I told y'all in the last video I was going to start solo parenting once Mark left, and let me tell you, spoiler alert, it's not perfect, but we're making it do what it do. I thought it would be fun to share some tips that are helping me keep my sanity throughout this whole process, and of course some real, raw, unfiltered, real mom moments, because that's what you're going to get here. If you're here for the aesthetic, this is not the channel for you, and that is okay, because I don't got it in me, friend. Okay, I'm just trying to make it until my husband gets back from traveling for work. So let's get right on into it. So the girls are already up. It is 8:22, and what I've done, I trained a client this morning. So I've been up since 6:30. It's good. We've been productive. We got a couple of things done. Also did my cardio. So that's number one thing is if you can, I know it's not for everybody, but for me, getting up earlier than my kids has been a game changer. I like a slow morning. I like to, take my time and do my skincare, drink my water, work out if I want to, whatever it is, instead of just jumping straight into it and being like, bam, you got to be a mom now all day until they go back to sleep, baby. That's just real. Even if it's 30 minutes, for me, it's a must. Number two, your girl is on that good old medication, okay? Because these kids drove me crazy. Actually, they didn't drive me crazy. I drove myself crazy trying to be so structured. I, had a few minty bees. So we take our medication as well first thing in the morning, or else I will forget. One of the many positives of having twins is they can entertain themselves. So they've been up for about 15 minutes now, and they're just in there chatting and jumping and talking, and I can just like, okay, time to get them up now. Good morning. Uh-oh. Whoa, whoa. Oh, did you just break your bed? One thing about these girls, they love the camera, so there's no faking it over here of I'm doing one thing and y'all are just watching like, no, they're gonna look dead in the camera. So cheese. Mama. 1, 2, 3, besito. Mwah. Double kiss. Mwah. Besito. Come here, girl. Where are you going? Oh my goodness. Double kisses. Good job. One at a time. Okay. There we go. Good job. Let's go brush our teeth. We recently just went to the dentist and we have no cavities for anyone. So that is great. A, B, C, D, E, F. Good job, Parker. Cameron, you're next. Q, R, S, open. All done. Por favor. Good job. So one thing that I really like to do, and that kind of just helps me, like the future me, is set things up in advance. So before I went up and got them, I made sure to pour out their milk. Just like nice to have everything already set out in advance, just to make future you a little bit, her stress levels come down a bit, It is really, really cold here in Houston. So we are probably going to be bumming it today. We're going to stay in the house, which is a good thing, but also can be a bad thing. There's no breaks. And I don't mind screen time or anything. I heavily rely on screen time sometimes. Not gonna lie, but because they're home with me all the time, I do try and have some type of like structure as far as like teaching them things or whatever. Parker, drink your milk, mama. Hey, I am making it. I have to cut it up for you. All done? Put it in the sink, mama. Over here in the sink. Okay, let's go to the table. The bibs, you got your milk. I got your milk. Let's go. Good job. You are such great helpers. Amen. Why would you do this? Why would you do this? Are you done eating? Okay. You see? You see what happens when we get into things that we don't need to be in? We are in some sort of mood today. They want to fight over this stupid walker thing that I need to just take out of here during their nap time. I'm just going to take it out because they don't need help walking. They are sprinting at this point. There's no reason We need to have it out. The only reason why we did have it out is because they like to play with the things on the front, like the buttons and stuff. But at this point, it's just causing more problems. It's now 10 o'clock. Again, not gonna put the on, can't even say it, until a little bit later. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and sip my coffee in semi-peace and let them do like independent play right now. They're just enjoying their own little vibe. So Parker's playing with this walker thing and Cam is playing with the Tony box and playing music, and they're just doing like literal independent play. So I'm just going to keep letting that happen while I sip my coffee and try and enjoy this as much as I can. Hey, hey, hey. She had it first. Parker. Twin moms, how y'all doing? You gonna empty the blocks? Oh! We played with the Tony box all the way until that bad boy died. It is now on the charger and they're starting to get hungry. So got them that little snack or whatever. And then I'll be making them lunch soon before it's time to go down. But I'm pretty surprised. Like we haven't had any calls for the big screen. So yeah, banana. So that's pretty cool. Now is every day like this? No. Do I expect every day to be like this? No. But it's pretty cool that we've made it this far. Literally after that, Cameron started having a meltdown. I don't know why, because child, who knows? So TV is coming on so that way I can prepare their food. They don't eat till about 12. So I think she was just like in a mood. So something about to come on because I ain't got it in me. Okay, so clearly my third tip would have been keeping them like engaged with different activities. So like I said, we were able to play with the Tony box for like 30 minutes or so, I think. Let me not even drag it. Let's say 15 to 20 minutes. And we played also with the Miss Rachel blocks. Now those are really clutch. She did her big one. Rachel, you did your big one, girl, on those blocks. But anyways, keeping them engaged. So if it helps, now you don't have to be so structured where you have like, oh, on Tuesday, this is what we're going to do. On Thursday, we're doing this. But I mean, if that helps you out, cool. But if not, maybe just have things like, okay, we play with the blocks. We do a sensory table. They can play with the Tony box. We can listen to music. We can watch TV, whatever it is, something that keeps them engaged. So that way you're not just there with them, like trying to figure out what the heck am I going to do. And the absolute last one, and I feel like it should be for just every parent in general, but is to lower your expectations and give yourself grace, because it is so hard. Everything is not going to go your way, the way you have planned, the way it is in your head. Kids are very unpredictable and you just kind of got to go with the flow. So if things don't happen the way they should, it's all right. You just pick up where you are and just keep it pushing. And that could be like bad, but it can also be good because like I said, I didn't intend to play with the Tony box for that long, but they wanted to play. I brought out the different like little sounds. We have one that's in English, we have one in Spanish, and they play with it. So it's good. That happened, and now we only have an hour before we eat, and then we go down at 1. So 2 more hours, and then the first half of the day is done. And it doesn't feel like too crazy. So we're just going to chill here and do some TV time now. All right, so the girls are finally down for a nap. It's 1:20, and I took them up about literally 16, 1:15, and they straight knocked out. Like they were tired, which is a success. That is a success. I am about to sit here and eat my food. I actually have meal prep, so that just makes things even easier too, because I just got to put this bad boy in the microwave and I can eat, okay? So I feel like this morning went a lot smoother for a few reasons. One being waking up earlier. Again, remember, being able to have that slow morning is like key for me. Again, if it's not for you, it's not for you, but even if you try and get up maybe 5-10 minutes just to have a little bit of you time, that's always a win. And then of course things like preparing their milk and just having things prepared already in advance, your future you will thank you so much. I feel solo parenting is so hard, but focusing on the little wins is key, because even though things may not always go right, something will go right, and that should be celebrated. I hope this video gave you some ideas to help make your day smoother, whether you're solo parenting or just parenting in general. So yeah, thank you so much for spending the day with me. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't. And let me know in the comments something that helps you survive solo parenting or just parenting days in general, because let's be honest, we're all just out here winging it and trying to make it throughout the day. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one.